So if you're one of the many, many millions of people in the world who have got back pain or have ever suffered from back pain, maybe you've heard that Pilates is good for your back because it works your core. Kind of true in a way, it does, but it's more to it than that. A lot of back pain can come from the lower back muscles, the lumbar spine muscles being tight in response to how you view your world, your relationships, your work, what you've achieved in life, what you haven't achieved in life, where you want to go, where you don't want to go. Everything that you're thinking about, how you're perceiving everything that's going on around you, will have a reaction to what's going on in your body, in your jaw, in your breathing, in your spine. So since you're a kid, you were probably taught how to, or told you've got to do your homework, you've got to go to school, you've got to get good marks in, you've got to go to university, you've got to go to college, you've got to get a job, you've got to earn some money, and all this should, got to do this, got to do that, you've got to be better than this, you've got to be better than that person, you've got to pass that test, you've got to pass that exam, leads to this reflex in the back where you'll always feel like you're making effort and you're lifting, pushing yourself forward, and the lumbar spine gets this constant pulling. And then obviously when we get older, you've got to go to work, you've got to pay bills, you've got to get a house, you've got to get a car, you've got to, present yourself well in your community, put a mask on, and all this stuff leads to the back muscles tightening. And it's a fascinating thing, a fascinating subject, more than just thinking that you have to work your core to get your back to be a little bit less painful. Maybe sometimes, there are obviously the abdominals on the front and the back muscles are on the back, so they've obviously got this relationship between each other. But sometimes if you're just doing core exercises and you're just focusing on the whole of the core exercise and trying to get your abdominals strong, you're kind of missing a level. You're missing a kind of like a deeper level and a better point than that. And that is how you are really focused on how you're looking at your world around you. If you feel like everyone's out to get you, or everyone's against you, or if you feel like you're not performing well, you've got low self-esteem, or you don't feel that you're as good as you should be. All these thoughts in our head go somewhere, and it affects our muscles and affects our back. And this is if you want to read a bit more about it, Somatics by Thomas Hanna, there's a really good article, there's a page on red light and green light reflexes, which look like that. Which one are you? And the green light reflex is the one that's just the effort, where you feel like you're always on the go, very tight. Don't really have much of a lumbar curve. It's quite straight back, very tight, pulling back, as if you're on this go all the time. And I'll be doing a few more posts on that throughout the next few coming days and weeks, talking about the red light and the green light reflex. Doing some little exercises as well to help you be aware of what are you and where your back is and what's happening to it, and how you can become unwind your green light reflex. You're probably never going to get rid of it because it's the way life is at the moment, or always. You can seesaw between the red and the green light reflex, and then it kind of becomes something completely different. So we'll be going through things like that in the next coming days and weeks. So see you soon. And look after yourself, and especially look after your breathing, your spine, your bones, and how you view your world.